let's go. Game 2.
1-2.
Nat drafting against Veteran. So some different drafters. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised it's Team BVGS against Team not BVGS. Like, perfectly.
Nice.
That wasn't intentional.
We take those.
Wow, we'll do it. Okay. Okay. Bath versus Guests. Perfect match. Snapfire still banned. Are there any heroes you think are going to be banned this time around that weren't last time?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a Sven ban. Maybe not first round, but definitely in the middle six. Because a lot of cores tend to get focused with those bans, so I'd be surprised to see it maybe go through again this time.
It's no points for guessing Rubik as the next ban for the Radiant.
Well, we didn't see it banned against Nat last time because Nat is not, well, if he's playing a core role especially.
Yeah, he played Kunkka. As I said, he's pretty good at mid. I feel like if you're an Immortal player, even if you're a support main, you're going to do okay in other lanes.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah, exactly.
Did you hit Immortal?
No, I'm still, well, I think I'm still Divine 5.
All right, with it. Well, I was Divine 5. I'm now unranked.
Nice. Oh,
So,
did you hit the reset button?
yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to press it. So, I've lost my first game, but I've still got 9 to
excellent.
go.
Great start.
I mean, I think I'll end up in Divine no matter what, but I may go down a bit. We'll see. I don't think I'll calibrate up into Immortal, but I couldn't resist. I just wanted to click it. So,
Shiny.
It's fun being unranked for a while because then people will look at your profile at the end and they don't know what rank you are. They just have to guess. It's quite nice. Oh well.
It's a good meme.
Yeah, that's a good point that Karen makes. Like, people who live with their parents, they asking, why are you dressed up to play computer games?
Why not?
True. I mean, V-Man is always dressed smartly. Every single time, like every stream, he's always been dressed smartly. So, I appreciate that. And yes, Rubik was banned, obviously.
I think the cameras are really nice. It takes these in-houses above just like, I guess like the casuality of, hey, let's get together and play an in-house to something that's just a bit more of an event. And I think that's just more enjoyable for people watching, people playing, everything.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, like keep adding a few extra features. So it's more than just, like you said, more than just the pub game. You've got those extra features. And I think that makes it more fun to watch and more fun for people who like to watch the VOD. You get to see our reactions of the players. You get to have casting, have 2 games. It's a nice event, and the sign-ups are so quick. Today, people really wanted to suit up for some reason. Like, people were desperate to do it. But I've never seen so fast reacts. So first of all, Karen types the exclamation mark command to ping the bot. Then she links the message and does a ping later herself. And in the time in which she was just about to type the message, this is like 3 seconds later, there was already some sign-ups. The V-Man was waiting on it. And then I think in 10 seconds, we had 8 sign-ups. So it was absolutely insane. And there's only 24 people with the role anyway. So that means basically everyone wanted to play.
Love that.
I like that. Yeah, it was good. V-Man was the keenest bean because he always dresses smart anyway. So I guess he really wanted to make sure he got a slot here. Put the jacket on, got the poppy out. I liked it. I have a spare poppy if anyone wants to come to my house and pick it up. If you live close enough, run down quick in between the drafts. That's a very early Timbersaw. I guess it kind of counts as undying. Or I guess.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, you were against 3 strength heroes before, right? And now you're saying, I definitely don't want to be against 3 strength heroes again, so we're just going to pick Timber.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe they're like, we can't ban all the strength heroes, so why don't we just pick something that's good against them?
They already banned 2 of them, so they're really going anti-strength.
I'm sure I remember an in-house where there was like 5 strength heroes against the Timbersaw, and the Timbersaw still lost.
Yeah, true. Whirling Death doesn't instantly delete the entire team,
yeah,
but it's still a pretty good spell.
Indeed.
Pango, okay. That's a nice offlaner who's agility. So we'll take that. I mean, Debate Mail's Oracle is absolutely terrifying. That's what I'm worried about. As soon as you see that, you're already going, damn it. Undying makes sense, because Undying is so durable, you're not going to be worried about getting one-shot by the Oracle, so actually that's okay. Pango may be the same. But
5 seconds remaining.
he was like 8-0 in the early game. It was fierce. Incredible.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty nutty oracles in the last couple of weeks. So
We have. Yeah, people have stepped up their Oracle game. He's no longer just a support used for the
Radiant
Dispel and the
team
ult.
ban.
He's an aggressive killing machine.
Ban.
which is really cool because I think Oracle does get labeled as that support that's only about the ultimate and saving people. But yeah, it was nice to see him get some really good action in.
Yeah, I agree. I like how the Dire don't even need to ban strength heroes anymore because they're not going to get picked anyway. Just ban Agi heroes. I think you can still pick Sven into Timbersaw, let's be honest.
Ban.
Like, Sven is so good.
Team ban.
Yeah. It's not the greatest lane matchup because you are melee against a Timbersaw and you're also a strength hero.
Yeah.
But mid to late game, it's not that bad of a matchup,
Lane
especially
him
once
in
you've
the
got BKB.
It's fine.
Yeah, offlane Sven. What do you mean?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't
but
like that.
just laying him
10 seconds
away from
remaining.
Timbersaw is the main thing.
Hmm.
And being in the offlane does suck for a
5
POS 1, but
seconds
sometimes you can
remaining.
get away with it. If your lane is really OP. Right, what's Radiant going to ban? I mean, no team has revealed their sort of strategy yet because none of the heroes have any synergy. So they're just, here are 4 heroes. We've got no idea what can come out. I wonder if we get Ollie Enigma. I
Radiant team pick.
think that could be fun. We've seen that a few times, and it has actually worked out. Turns out Ollie's pretty good at Enigma. Pretty good against Timbersaw too. A lot of high magic damage, bit of lockdown, bit of pure damage.
10
I literally
seconds
don't
remaining.
recall the patch that turned Midnight Pulse into magic damage from pure. I just don't remember it. It just happened at some
5
point, and
seconds
I was like,
remaining.
oh, when did that happen? But that's quite a big change. But I don't know why. I just literally can't remember it at all. It just happened at some point.
It's not important. It's kind of important.
I mean, they gave it more damage, but
Yeah.
they made it magic. I don't know why they did that, but oh well.
Usually they do that just like they obviously need to balance out the fact that you've changed it to magical from pure because obviously the 25% base resistance, but then it allows it to be countered more by magic resist. Obviously pure doesn't get affected by anything.
Maybe you're right that because they didn't like the idea that Midnight Pulse plus Aghanims was like 50% of your HP no matter what. Lion. Okay, plenty of crowd control. Is going to get obliterated by Oracle, but well, otherwise should be alright. Drain the mana from Timber. That's quite
Lion
nice.
Lion mid.
How many people here would play Lion mid? I mean, Lion mid is cool, but I mean, it
Ollie would
sounds
play
like it sounds like Ollie would do. Let's be honest. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. There you go. We answered the question.
I think it definitely could be flexed a bit if they're feeling particularly cheeky.
It's so cheeky. When you have enough damage, oh, it's beautiful. You're just running around one-shotting cores. It's so nice. When you've got the Ags and the E-Blade.
10 seconds remaining.
Just blink, E-Blade, and then Ags, bam. Like 3,000 magic damage.
5 seconds remaining.
It's gross.
Lena's like the mini lion, at least a level 6 on the ultimate anyway.
It's 500 magic damage now at level 6 after the buff instead of 600, so it's not actually that far off. The main thing is it's got less cast range, longer animation, but it has a much lower cooldown. I think it's 90 seconds. I'd be amazed if I guessed that correctly. Or is it 70? Oh, it's either 90 or 70, Laguna Blade. It's cheating. I'll stick to 90. Should we find out? I'm going to look it up. See if I'm correct. Finger of Death is definitely 160, right? At level 1? Oh, it's 70. Laguna is 70.
Laguna is 70.
I think Finger of Death's 160, but it might be 180.
180, I think. I think it's 3 minutes flat. Unless they've brought it down.
Well, it's 160, yeah. It goes 160,
It was
100,
Dire
40.
team pick.
Okay.
Clinks, that's a hero with the highest win rate in the game. We haven't seen it in many in-houses for a while. It used to be quite popular, flown under the radar, and here's the return of Clinks. Okay.
This is back. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't know how this hero is currently doing in the current meta. Obviously, when he was being played
Well,
in the in-houses, he was
10
very
seconds
strong.
remaining.
And then they did the patch where they changed everyone's abilities back to how they used to be.
5
And
seconds remaining.
Clinks was played a couple more times, but it never felt like the same impact as it had beforehand.
I mean, according to win rates alone, Clinks is still one of the best heroes in the game right now. But
Okay.
no one really plays Clinks here a lot. Like, we haven't got Clinks spammers, so we'll see. We'll see. It's still supposedly good. And obviously there was the Enchantress Clinks combo, which got nerfed.
Phantom Assassin.
They had to really nerf that. Phantom Assassin. Okay, interesting. I like PA against those heroes. Big damage. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you can kill Lion, you can kill Clinks when you get a few items. Actually, against Pango, it's
It's
little
horrible
bit harsh.
against Pangolier.
That's true. Undying, fine. I mean, I guess you don't have a lot of strength early game, but Undying's got no armor. Pango is the problem there out of that lineup. I guess Lion's got a lot of crowd control for you, but you can kill him in one attack, so it can work. It can work. Yeah, you just got to watch out for Pango. He is a pain.
Yeah, I mean, you can obviously still use the Stifling Dagger through Disarm, so you're not completely useless, but early mid-game Pangolier just kind of makes the PA's life miserable until you get BKB, and then you can remove the Disarm. So, yeah, well, interesting to see how that lane goes. It's not a matchup I've enjoyed too much in the past. I feel like you just are getting frustrated because the Pangolier is just going to focus you, right? You're the auto-attack core, and especially in this lineup, there's no one else really you need to disarm. I mean, the leader could be mid, and then you might want to shut her up sometimes, but yeah, it's going to be PA focus for sure.
Yeah, if Pango knows what he's doing. I mean, this could be Ollie Pango mid. We've seen quite a lot of that recently, but then you lane Clinks in the safe lane. That can work because then you're playing Clinks against Timbersaw. And I know Timber has a lot of armor and a lot of health regen, but Timber's still not great against ranged heroes, so that's an odd one. I think Clinks would beat Timber in the early levels, so if he gets enough of an advantage, Timber might struggle. So we'll see. There's not a lot of stuns on the Dire. You've got Light Strike Array, and that's kind of it. So
that is kind of it. Yeah.
That is kind of it. I mean, Oracle can get Aghanims, I guess, but then you could make the argument for Scythe and Basher. So why is Tinker banned?
No. And also Light Strike Array obviously isn't guaranteed stun. They do have the combo of root into stun, but they're going to go for Pugna to finish their lineup up.
So stuns, they were like, nah, stuns are for losers. We don't need
stuns.
At least we can put the Clinks in Decrep, so he can't do any damage to us. We can burst in with Light Strike Array. Oh, Pugna Oracle is a nasty combo. We saw it in one of the in-houses. This is like, I don't know, I think it was it a mid Pugna or a support Pugna? I can't remember. But Decrepify, Oracle walks up and just one-shots a support. I'm like, this is insane. That was like a 2-second cooldown that did 500 magic damage or 600 magic damage. It's a massive combo, Pugna Oracle. Don't have to be in the same lane, but just in the mid game. Oh, there it is. I actually called it. Called the Enigma. I love that because it's not even a common pick. I wanted to see Ollie Enigma. Please say it's Ollie on the Enigma. There it is. There it is. Did Ollie?
Sorry, is this mid Enigma then?
Is Ollie stream sniping? Because that's a pretty good coincidence.
It's Ollie stream sniping.
I love it.
I believe it.
I wanted to see it.
That's amazing.
Okay. So frauding safe lane Clinks. Yeah, Ollie mid Enigma. I've played mid Enigma. That's where I used to play him the most. You get so many denies. An incredible amount of denies. Plus you can farm the jungle quite well. And you can get all the items you need really quickly. Get your Blink, get your BKB, even if you want Guardian Greaves. Midas even. That'd be pretty greedy, but you can do it. So yeah, I like it. I mean, when you see a team with no stuns, you just go Enigma, fine. Channel a full black hole on anyone. No one can stop you. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like the Enigma. Give us that. Oh, yeah, especially the reveal.
Like you kind of said, LSA is the only cancel, so you just black hole Lina, and what can they do?
Yeah, if anyone's caught in it, it's a bonus, because no one can do anything. Like, I guess Pugna can start trying to damage you, but PA can't blink into you, right? So
she can, but she won't hit you. I think she can. She can build a basher and dagger you and hope for the bash.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I mean, when Abyssal Blade comes out, if the Enigma's mid and got farmed, he may even have a Linken's by then, so...
I'm not actually sure. It's a good question. If you use Phantom Strike, do you attack upon landing, even if you're disabled?
I don't think you attack. It doesn't do an attack. It just gives you attack speed. So
I guess, yeah, the first attack is obviously just instant because you don't have any backswing. So, yeah, maybe that's what's going on there.
I think you go straight into the black hole, unless Enigma's cast it like really far in front of him. If you cast it on top of yourself, then you're fine. I like Enigma. His ultimate is so cool. It's like quite a hard ult to use compared to some, like Ravage or Chronosphere. But also it does a surprising amount of damage. I think you forget that actually Black Hole at level 1 is 400 pure damage. That's a lot of damage. I mean, that's insane. That's more than Queen of Pain's ult. And that one does nothing but damage. So...
Yeah. It has a knockback, and it is instant, obviously.
Yes, and it's got a massive range and doesn't have a 200-second cooldown. That's the longest ultimate cooldown in the game. It's even longer than Reincarnate from Actually, it's the same current cooldown of Reincarnate. Longest ultimate cooldown in the game. It does drop slightly to 160. But there you go.
Yeah, it doesn't come down much.
E-Man's taking a lot of damage. Even with 5 points of reactive armor, he really got slapped there. I guess he can hide by the tower with 9 health regen, so that's alright. Whoa, bot lane, there's a bit of a fight there. Is Frauding going to go down? No, he's fine. He did have to salve already. Reckon 2-man stun. They are really chasing him. We've got the Blightstone on that. That's going to be aggressive.
Yeah, no one with Venom though. No way they're going to slow this line down. He will be able to limp his way back to the tower.
Who's mid? Are they tri-laning? Are they actually committing to a tri-lane?
They are, and they've put the PA in the off lane, so they've put the Pangolier. Yeah, it makes sense. Dodge the Pangolier.
Okay.
Well, as the PA, so you have Timber versus Pangolier, which is a bit of a 50-50 matchup. Neither hero does particularly well into the other one. First hit, fucking disarm though. Sounds about right.
Brex is just having a wander through the map. Like, what's up? I'm mid now. Just kind of chilling.
Doesn't know where to be.
Yeah, he'll make his way, but I don't know why he didn't just instantly TP. But maybe he wants them to get a bit of early XP and he'll turn up later. I mean, that could be a legitimate reason. Maybe that's what he's thought.
I think he just doesn't want to commit the TP to get to bot lane.
We're definitely increasing our ability to play Dota if we're running tri-lane. So we have run 2-1-2 for like 150 games in a row now. It's the first time, or one of the first times we've actually on purpose done a tri-lane. So I like it.
It's a smart one too as well, because as lane combos go, Lina Timber or Oracle Timber, and then the other ones around with PA don't really offer you much kill potential. But you pair the Lina and the Oracle together, suddenly you've got a chain stun. And yeah, with 3 heroes, that target's probably going to die, especially if it's the Lion. So we'll see if they can get, capitalize on this tri-lane. Are they essentially sacrificing PA farming here? Because you can see already Frauding is just going to throw those fire arrows at her off cooldown continuously. Yeah,
24
I expect an early point in Blur.
I think Blur, yeah. It's, well, what is the dodge chance? 20% only. It's quite, I mean, Nat is doing a lot of right click of his own, and he does have that Blightstone. So Blightstone, PA goes in, that's already -2 armor. But look at Frauding, so aggressive with the right clicks. He has so much mana as well. They should get a Bassi in this lane. And then
you know what, we forgot about this as well. You put a tri-lane against an Undying.
True, he's already got 12 strength. Oh, now it's bound to 8. Oh, he's in trouble. He's gone way too far, and he's going to go down. That is first blood. Yes, Undying against the tri-lane, but doesn't mean he can just run into 3 heroes by himself.
I bet you the exact same thing just went through Brex's head.
I'm Undying against tri-lane. Oh, goodbye.
He was like, I've just got 12 strength from 1 decay, let me just run at them. I can't. Oh, I'm dead.
Whoa, they actually find a kill. The 2 supports go forward to get a kill. Yes, Duratman will go down. But beautiful play. Nat's now on a double kill. Look how much regen he's got. He's got a shared tank. I'm not entirely sure why he's got a shared tank. Do they think Nat was going mid? And gave him one back to him. Oh, V-Man dives the tower and gets a kill on Veteran. I don't know how that happened. But, wow, okay. So, V-Man's winning the safe lane. He's played so well today. I can't remember what rank he actually is, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't think he's Divine, though. No, he's not Divine. We'd know if he was Divine. Is he one of those ancient players? We have a lot of ancient players around. So it could be one of those. If anyone in the chat knows what rank V-Man is, please let me know, because he's done some really good quality plays. I think Nat's going to be okay. Oh, a lot of damage coming out, but he's fine. Already level 3 on this Lina. Gone for the 1-1-1 build, which I quite like now on support Lina. It's becoming quite common.
Yeah, I can see it. A little bit of damage, a little bit of crowd control, a little bit of attack speed and movement speed. It's nice.
Helps you trade against supports, because once you've done your QW, no one wants to fight against 80 attack speed bonus Lina.
Yes.
But he's Legend 2. Is V-Man really as low as Legend 2? Well, he is playing way above. Yeah, well, I mean, Roy's was way under ranked, but maybe he's like Midnight. When he plays, heroes he's good at, he's just far beyond his normal role. Ooh, Draken's taking a lot of damage, but he's going to be okay. I mean, stick is a good idea, right? I mean, Frauding's already got 14 Magic Wand charges. Always want a wand in a tri-lane, always.
A tri-lane, and it's a tri-lane with a PA and an Oracle who love to spam spells.
Yeah. Ollie's pretty low here. He's already got a Soul Ring. The problem with Soul Ring is you use a lot of health. It doesn't give any health regen either. Yes, you do have the headdress. Ollie's going first item mech, which I think he might need to this game. He's doing well, though. 9 denies. I mean, welcome to playing Enigma, I guess. Just 3 denies. That's why you hate to play against Enigma. It doesn't matter how well you play, they're going to get denies. Oh, this is all over the place. Light Strike Ray misses. Oh, Tomamo's 1 attack from dying. He's got the South. down to Nat. He right clicks. Whoa, a lot of bursts onto Draken. Debate Mode's so looking for that kill. And there it is.
Draken's dead.
Yeah, goodbye. Debate Mode just takes the kill.
Yeah, it's Radiant and Tri-Lane not looking so hot right now. Brex does have the 20 stacks, but they can just ignore the Undying, so to speak, and pretty much only hit the Lion. And a Lion is probably one of the squishiest heroes I feel like you can be in a Tri-Lane like this, because you do have a lot of crowd control, but it doesn't really help you.
His base strength also absolutely sucks. Debate Mode's in a little bit of trouble. I think he's okay. I think he could probably use Purifying Flames on himself now. Just get a little bit of heal. Not sure if he will. How much damage does it do to yourself? 180 damage. Oh, actually, it barely heals more than the damage.
Yeah, it's pretty negligible, which is why obviously the combo is to put the Magic Community on and heal.
But that's a lot of mana if you have to commit both. I guess the Magic Community only costs 50 mana, but he hasn't leveled it yet. He's doing a lot of damage to frauding. Oh, he's pretty low, but they can't follow up. Where's Brex gone? Brex actually gone mid. He's just annoying Juju. Ollie already level 6. 6.5. 11 denies on Ollie. And V-Man is literally diving the tower. And he finds a kill.
Top lane.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a really aggressive build. I like it. If you look, he's not just maxed out Reactive Armor. He's got 3 points Whirling Death, and he had a point of Timber Chain. So, you know, he's got Arcane Boots and Soul Ring. Yeah, it's actually quite hard for the Pango. He's really struggling. He's 2 levels behind the Timber now, and he's losing in last hits. But at least their Tri-Lane are, you know... Oh, the Tri-Lane are on the Dire.
Yeah,
what a Radiant have. I was going to say, wait a second.
Now.
But yeah, Dire, everything's coming up Dire.
Yeah, even the cogs in my head were turning at that one. I was like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, I did think, wait a second.
Mid lane,
yeah.
Ollie is dead.
Oh, maybe not.
Nice disarm.
Yeah, nice disarm, but we're waiting for another blast. What is Ollie doing? Oh, bad micro. No, Ollie's fine. He doesn't have Black Hole mana because for some reason Enigma's mana gain starts with really low mana and then a spell that costs 300 mana at level 1. Everything's harsh about Black Hole. 300 mana cost, 200 second cooldown. Has to be channeled in melee range.
Yeah, I'm happy to be out alive though, at least.
Yeah. That's a good point. He's just happy to not die. Oh wow, he's almost lost his tower. 7-minute tower. What? That is a quick tower. Holy hell. That's not even level 7 Pugna.
Pugna does well against, illusions. AoE Netherblast doesn't really care for them. Just kind of farms them off.
Eidolons, who cares, man? Dire just, what, Jabetmo just died to... Oh, he died himself to the tower. He does give 144 gold to the Radiant, but it's not much, really. I guess it's worth it. Oh, Light Strike Ray just going to miss.
Yeah, they all have magic ones now, where Brex still has a stick, but they all have that regen. Another kill top lane.
Killing Spree, he's level 8. Pango's only level 6. It's looking pretty tough for Pango. Looks like their Tri-Lane went completely well in every way.
Yeah, the Tri-Lane's gone well, but also Pango has a naked Javelin in this matchup, which he's definitely not doing any favors, because Timber can just regen up the Javelin poke. It doesn't really do anything to him.
Yeah, maybe he should have gone like Arcane Boots or something else.
Yeah,
maybe some braces.
I think Arcane Boots would have made a lot of sense, I think, because movement speed against Timber is so crucial. It helps him miss.
Well, we've got a lot of heroes here. Veteran's like, well, I'm just going to turn up. There you go. He's rolling in. Finds one. He's got to go a long way to get the second stun off. Yuji will go down, but he does manage to get the nuke off in time. Do they still want to fight this? They're thinking about it. Veteran is level 6. I think he rolled a little bit too far there. He does have the Javelin, but that's it. They're actually going to kill Brex too. Dire is still winning this. I think Veteran's in trouble. She shield crashes onto 3. It's 27% damage reduction, but he's still kill him. Oh, Fraud, I think you're going down too. Yeah, there it is. Oh, pops the wand. It is a 21. Still going to die. That is 3 kills for the Dire. The only person they lose is their mid hero. So, okay, it's Juju. And Ollie does try to push as much as he can. There is a bit of a level lead. Ollie is actually 2 levels ahead of Juju at the moment. And nice, the stun's going to cancel his ult. So they take the tower mid and they get a kill, but 3 kills for the Dire.
Jabeima's Oracle is so clean. He fully understands that you don't just have to use the E or the Purifying Flames to last hit heroes. He used it before, getting the full damage off, and then they just auto attack down. That's really well played from him.
Oh, he knows what he's doing on Oracle. Yeah, and he had the Ring of Basilius for the lane, so they had a lot of mana regen.
And he's playing Dust.
They played
10 minutes.
Wow. I mean, they played the lane, the Tri-Lane well. They knew they wanted to do it. They may find a kill on Doge though. Doge is very far up. He has got Blur, so he will Blur.
And he has Blink. No ward.
Does. There's some creeps. There, he's fine. Is he?
Yeah, he's fine. They're going to try and run him down. Yeah, they can't catch his PA. Yeah, but at the same time, V-Man's getting the top tower, so that's now the 2nd tower taken in under 10 minutes from Dire.
Oh, Jabetmo may go down. No, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. 2nd point of Fortune's End. Okay, it does go up in damage by 30. Wow, this is the worst scaling ability apart from cooldown. The cooldown goes from 15 to 6. Otherwise, it basically doesn't change. That's a really strange spell. That scaling on that spell is so weird. Oh, V-Man, he's level 10 before 10 minutes. So he's the highest level in the game by 2 levels on the off lane. I guess it's not really an off lane, it's more like a solo lane, isn't it? And he's in the safe lane anyway, because they've done an aggressive try. Oh, Debate Mel doing a lot of damage. Not quite enough to kill Brex. Brex going to heal himself. This may be a nice kill. Yeah, clean kill on Debate Mel. Juju, not quite close enough to find the kill there. Okay, so just a free kill for the Radiant. But look how aggressive the Dire are being. They're in the enemy jungle, right up to the hard camp.
I didn't even notice that Ollie got mid tower.
Oh yeah,
Ollie's just gone back to farming while Juju's been roaming, and now Ollie's 2 levels ahead of Juju, despite Juju coming out better in the lane.
Juju always had a little bit of a level disadvantage here because Ollie basically hasn't moved. He's like, yep, I'll take mid, please.
Yeah.
B-Man is in literally no danger. No, Ollie's not going to catch up. Is Ollie going blink? Yes, he is. He's actually stopped going mech. Unless he's sending it out. No, he's not. He went for bits of mech. He went for buckler and headdress, maybe for the auras. But then he decided, wait a second, nah. Rolling Thunder. Nice stun onto B-Man. Second stun. This may be a chance to kill him. Yeah.
Juju, decrep your...
There you go.
Juju?
Nah, Juju's like, see you later, nerds. I mean, Rolling Thunder is magical damage anyway.
He could have life drained him to give him extra health.
He could have done, but he thought, well, there's too many heroes, I'm just going to back out. Well, that's a big kill. So. That's 356 gold, but also it's a bit more than that. It's actually 468. But 356 goes to Veteran. He'll be happy with the XP as well. Now he's got the Arcane Boots. And he's going for Guardian Greaves. That means Ollie is not actually going to go mech. He's just going to leave the buckler and the headdress, which I think is fine.
Got a blink.
He does have to blink, so he's ready for Black Hole. 5k net worth Timber at 10 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. Though he has just died, of course. And Ollie's actually not that far behind. Nearly 5k net worth of his own. Enigma is one of the fastest farming heroes in the game. This is a chance to kill V-Man. Let's go. Come on, Ollie. Midnight Pulse, Black Hole. Oh my god, V-Man is taking absolutely no. He's got 24 stacks of reactive armor. He is in absolutely no danger. Ollie just blinks out. Frauding's going to have to run away as well. Oh, you do have dust. V-Man has brought his own dust. Doesn't hit Frauding, though. Frauding's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's going to try and chase it. He has to be careful, though. Ollie is here with Black Hole.
He is. They're doing a lot of damage. They actually still managed to get Frauding. Wow, that dust lasts a long time. It's only 12 seconds, but for some reason it felt longer than that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm surprised that maybe Frauding was thinking they were going to turn with Black Hole. Maybe he got baited by the fact that he was with his Enigma. I think if he just holds the the down key, so to speak, he would have been okay. But instead, he's going to end up dying. He's level 6 on this Clinks as well, which is really rough at 12 minutes. Comparing it over to the PA, only level 7, to be fair, about to pop level 8, but definitely having the better of the 2 position 1s. But neither position 1s are enjoying this game.
What is going on now? In fact, Brex, he walks up into his own high ground, gets instantly. Do you see what I mean about the Decrep Purifying Flames? It's filthy.
It's so much damage.
I mean, that's coming out from Debate as a support, remember? He's only level 6. Why is the damage so high? He just killed them dying in like 1 second. They are taking a tier 2 tower at 13 minutes. This is the most insane push ever. I mean, look at the reactive armor, 24 stacks on V-Man, so he is absolutely in no danger whatsoever. He hasn't even got a level 10 talent because he's prioritizing his spells. Goodbye all of Enigma's creeps. The Radiant are already having to defend a tier 2 at 13 minutes. It's not where they want to be. Meanwhile, PA is just farming, though we may look for a kill. There's lots of stuns going to Debate Mel. Nat does miss the light strike rate. Debate Mel, is he going to be okay? He might be. Boarding doing a bit of damage. Juju's just going to TP out. There's no way you're getting out because Ross is here. Jackin's here. There's the stun. Little cheeky right click gets the kill. Only level 5 line at 13 minutes though. He really needs level 6. He's desperate for it. Wants to get Finger of Death. They need the damage.
We saw Veteran as well manage to roll off the Jabei and kill off the Oracle. So 2 kills in fact for the Radiant, which is exactly what they needed. They were starting to really fall behind. And it pushes them out of their triangle, which is really huge. That sentry catch that observer.
Yeah, definitely. That ward is not quite.
They placed
in the right
the sentry
place.
second.
Oh, they did. Oh, missing V-Man unfortunately with the swashbuckler. Not like it could do anything. He doesn't have a basher yet. He's going basher first item tango. He really wants the crowd control. But they have enough. They've got Lion. They've got Enigma. Enigma's going Guardian Greaves as well. Okay, it's Veteran who's decided not to go Guardian Greaves. He's like, nah, it's cool. I'll go basher instead. Wait, Debate Mail does what? Oh, Debate Mail and Nat. So the 2 supports managed to kill the POS 1. This is a good chance to kill V-Man though. Are we going to pop Black Hole for it? Don't need to. I mean, Ollie is never using Black Hole. They actually had enough crowd control here. Lion's now level 6, got the Finger of Death.
This game is such a...
Oh no. Debate Mail, he's looking for it. He's looking for it. Yeah, it just takes out Veteran.
Veteran.
Oh my god. It's merciless. I mean, how much damage is it?
Carnage.
360. 360 magic damage on a 2.3 second cooldown. Why is it so low?
And then you have the decrep on top of it. It's just stupid.
It's a ridiculous spell. But yeah, Oracle never is really overpowered. Like, he's at best a good hero, but you never go, damn, Oracle, he's first ban material. So, just a good player, really. I mean, he has died 4 times, let's be honest. He's died the most times in his team, too. Because he's playing so aggressive. He may go down here now. Do you reckon he's hiding? Stun, finger of death. Instant finger, goodbye. And there's the first finger kill. Debate on dead again. Oh, no, already yields that from V-Man. So Drekken's going to go completely down. Ollie, thinking about Black Hole. Only Black Hole's V-Man. Oh, of course, we've got the Tombstone as well, but that's going to kill the Tombstone. There's a disarm. Never mind, he can't kill the Tombstone. More zombies, more zombies, more zombies. Oh, Brex, he heals the Tombstone. Ollie's actually going to die to Juju. V-Man, he's pretty low. He's trying to run. Can we get the decay? Is that going to be a last hit? No, doesn't quite reach. Veteran. Doesn't have the range. Maybe he does. It's not going to be enough damage. No Javelin procs there, I don't think. Interesting Timber Chain there. But he'll still get out. Now Brex taking a bit of damage from Juju. That's a cool animation. Doi just turned up. V-Man's here. That's the main kill. Debate Mel. Oh, they've got the Yules. You're going to go down, Veteran. Unfortunately, a little bit out of position. So Dire seemed to have done better from that exchange. Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely. 2 deaths on the Dire, but 4 deaths on the Radiant. Everyone died apart from Klinks. Was he even there for the fight?
No, I don't think he was, in fact.
Okay.
That fight was completely won from Nat's stun on Lena. He stopped the Pango just before the roll, and it allowed V-Man to get away, and then that allowed him to get a bit of heal from his reactive armor, keeping him alive.
Yeah, they
so
didn't actually
despite the lack of lockdown they have, as long as they land it, that's all they need.
Yeah, Light Strike Array on paper is one of the best stuns in the game. 7-second cooldown, 2.5 second stun. I mean, that sounds amazing. The only problem is it's quite short range. It's a long animation. It's hard to set up.
Ooh, and Nat is in big trouble.
It depends if Drekken can get to him. I think that's going to happen, right? Yep, Drekken's like, sup. No overlap from Drekken. Stun. Oh, actually.
Oh, wait, does he get out?
Wow, they don't have the damage. I mean, Lion plus Enigma is not a lot of damage, let's be honest. No Eidolons. So, yeah, he's fine. Absolutely fine.
I guess Ollie didn't have any Eidolons to assist. He didn't even bother spawning any on the creep wave. He just maybe thought they had enough damage.
He's being comforted by Megan.
Oh.
He's like, there, Ollie. I know you're not doing well on Enigma. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's 3-1-1. Top last hit's actually on Doige at the moment. He's got Desolator already. He's not super farmed, but he's the most net worth in the game. No one has high net worth this game because there's just so much fighting. There's no time to farm. Oh.
Yeah, the Timbersaw was 5k net worth at 10 minutes, and in 7 minutes he's farmed 1600 net worth.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
He is level 13 though. Let's have a look at the player levels really quick.
Do you know the highest gold per minute is not even 400? That's how low the gold per minute we're talking about here is. It's so low. Veteran gets stunned again and again and again. He gets Yules. It's just... Oh, nice save from Ollie. He's still going to go into the roll. Big roll. There's 1. There's 2. Is he going to get a 3rd? Yep, gets to bait mail. This is looking good for the Radiant. They've already killed Nat. They're trying to kill Vima, but they do absolutely no damage to him. They are going to find Jabema. Jabema gets a cheeky kill first. Brex on the triple kill. Drekken will find the kill with the Finger of Death. Buyback from Nat. He thought he'd get back into the fight. TP'd straight back, but it was too late. The fight was so fast. In fact, this is going to be our first replay of the day. Let's do a replay of that fight. It was very quick.
Yeah, they were so close to winning that fight, Dyer, but everyone just kind of lived on 1 HP. We saw, Veteran went in first and got caught. He lives on 1 HP, manages to get the roll off, get some good CC. Drekken lives on 1 HP when the Timbersaw goes on him, manages to get the wand off, uses the stun, V-Man goes down. Everything just kind of went in Radia's favor. It was really good mech, though, from Ollie, keeping the Pangolier alive.
It was, and you're right about the 1 HP. Drekken goes up so much from like 10 health, and then he gets the Finger of Death kill at the end. And so much would have gone differently if maybe they just got those last hits. But oh well, there it is. What can you do? Yeah, great fight. I mean, it doesn't actually, statistically doesn't look too bad for the Radiant. 4k gold is not insurmountable. But Dire still have the advantage.
Frauding's now got a Desolator as well, so both carries first time Desolator. They're the same hero, basically.
Basically, just a ranged version. They both have evasion, kind of, though Strafe doesn't do a lot against the Dire's team. I guess it stops Lena hitting you, but...
Dodges the dagger as well, I think.
Oh, okay. Is it... I thought it was only auto attacks. What does it say? It says 100% evasion, but I guess
it was ranged attacks, or was this when it changed back?
It
100% evasion from ranged attackers.
But she's a melee hero, so what does that mean? Oh, go straight onto it. Look how much damage he does to Brex. Kills him like
Yep.
3 hits. Soon as the crit goes in, goodbye. And that's what I meant about PA. I think actually quite a good hero this game. 306 hasn't died at all. We're now going on to Veteran. Veteran taking a lot of damage, but actually he's got a lot of mobility. Now he's going to go for the roll stun. Oh, he misses it. Oh dear. And he
Over the wall,
no,
nope.
you can't. No. Okay. Right.
Oh,
Yes,
in
stuck
the wall.
again. Okay.
Perfectly in place to farm the.
Oh,
you're dead.
just gets burst, and he tries to swashbuckle away and gets killed by the Nether Ward.
I'm sorry, you
Oh,
have to
dear.
laugh at that. That was your typical. Oh, I completely lost control of my character because I completely messed up my role. Pangolier moment.
Ollie's courier died with Guardian Groove's recipe on it and the energy booster, so that's not good. Okay, again, it's looking a little bit harsh for the Radiant once more. And
Yeah,
the Dire
yeah,
are desperate to
actually-
take some towers.
PA 600 gold from a BKB on top of her Desolator. So
Ooh, that's
in terms of core net worth, she's 3,000 gold ahead of the Clinks, and Clinks is one of those carries you just do not want to be behind on because you just feel useless. It's a bit like a Juggernaut, really. You just don't do anything.
What?
Oh,
Look
right,
at the
dead
burst!
from
What
it.
was that?
Do something about that.
I mean, what was the range of that burst?
He
I mean,
looks okay,
we've got
and
an
then he just
ether
suddenly
lens
dies.
on Debate Mail, I guess. So that's coming out. We do have Dagon on Juju. He didn't even use it. There's the Dagon. Doesn't even need the Dagon, or does he? Yes, he does. Look how many heals. It's just it's a fight of heal versus damage. Draken's actually gonna live. Whoa, he's like sweating.
Yeah, they're like range assassination here. It's insane.
They are.
They land the root from Debate Mail, and it sets up about 3 of their spells to just completely drop on top of their head.
Well, that's the first tier 2 tower gone. So they've finally taken that. There's a TP backed by Deutsch. He just wants to capitalize on as much farm as possible. And I think they may aim to push this bot tier 2. I think the Dire are going to want to keep the pressure on. But in a way, they don't necessarily have to, because I feel like their late game is also pretty good. Radiant's late game is nothing special. Oh no, it's the uphill fight. They were waiting for it. Ollie goes for the black hole. Look how low he is though, but it doesn't matter because
Great
he
black
still got
hole.
it off. Now you see Ollie took about, what, 600 damage or more from using black hole because of the nether wall, but he still lives. And I think you're going down. Draken's like, nah, it's mine. Cheers. 160-second cooldown. Don't care because I want the 40 damage.
Apparently, all you need to do to land a game-turning black hole is have some comfort from your girlfriend. So, yeah, there you go.
Oh, well, that's most of us out then.
Yep. Can't win any games.
Yeah, feels bad, man. Forever alone. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
that's the power of that black hole. That just completely turned that around. And, you know, the net worth is still looking pretty rough, and you still have the issue that PA now has a BKB, and your core is, you know, nearly 3,000 gold away from it. But there's a chance. There's a chance with these black holes that they can turn the game around, Radiant. Because if they do land a good black hole, they have Swashbuckle and Pangolier ult coming through. Tanks will do a ton of damage. Lion Finger. It can really, really set up a good fight for Radiant.
Yeah, it definitely can. You're right. And I like having these big team fight ults because no matter how badly you're losing, if just everything aligns, you can still win a fight.
Yeah.
So that's why it's fun to have heroes like Enigma, a hero who even when behind, you can still get a 5-man black hole if everything goes well, and you can still wipe. The Dire are running aggressively, and look at V-Man. He's trying to get the Yules off. I think he's going to find it. Cuts down the trees.
Ooh, Ross is so
Oh,
dead.
he uses the GG branch, but I think actually he would have gone further if he didn't use it.
Yeah.
That's like
I
an
think so
over.
too.
Yeah, he actually. Oh, they just doesn't dispel the Yules because it's their own. Oh my god, the burst on that. It's brutal.
It's comical.
You know what? They're not even using the Dagon. They literally have a Dagon. They have Laguna Blade. Nah, don't need it.
Don't need to. Basic spells are more powerful.
Exactly. Ollie's in trouble. No, he's okay. He's fine. He's level 15. It's pretty high level. Second highest level in the game. Ollie's going to get out. I hate life. That's a too relatable voice line. But every Dota player wishes they could use that one. Well, he's dead, so it's fair enough. Doesn't need to hate life.
I think Dire need to start pushing some towers. They've kind of just clumped mid, and now they're going to take over the triangle. Looks like they're lining up to take top tier 2.
That's good.
Roshan for their team isn't the easiest. PA is really the only hero that's good at taking it, but I guess Timber can tank. They definitely should be taking it soon.
Yeah, they can take it. They can take it.
Animals were harmed in the making of this battle.
Oh, okay. Ollie Guardian grooves away the Decrepify. Nice item from Decrepify. Oh, it just feeds like 200 gold to V-Man. They're going to glyph their tier 2 tower, but they're not really defending it. So they're going to lose it eventually no matter what. Now, look
Yeah,
at
they're just
Judy's
chipping
taking it from
down.
here with the ether lens. I didn't realize you could take it from there. That's cheeky. Oh, there's damage. Use the Dagon. Yep, Dagon just gets the kill. Cheeky kill into the Blade, doesn't care. Veteran is rolling. Hasn't actually caught anyone yet. He's just going to have to roll away. Oh, maybe he rolls back in. He's going to be okay. He's going to get out. But then they're going to take the tower. And that's basically the tower pusher here, even though he's a pos 4. He's like, nah, don't worry, guys. I'll do the pushing.
Well, I don't think Brex can complain about not being focused this game. My God.
Yeah, they do like to kill him. They can kill
100 to
anybody,
0.
to be honest.
That's 1300 HP worth of Undying with a cloak.
There's no pipe, actually. That's a good point. There's a cloak on Undying. There's actually a cloak on Veteran as well, like you said. But no pipe. Whoa, I missed something. Very quick. Juju just found a kill on Veteran again? Oh, dear. It's a tough
now
game.
reached levels where he's just picking them off solo.
Yeah, I mean, he's got, what, the rank... It's only rank 2, the Dagon. But I guess it's still pretty strong. There's a 0.8 second Nether Blast cooldown talent. That's weird.
I thought I just heard Laguna Blade used, but maybe it was just a PA crit and my head decided to play it weirdly.
That would be it.
Did he just Laguna Blade Roche?
I mean, when you get Ags, I guess that's pure damage to Roche. It's like an eighth of its HP. Not worth it, but okay.
Not worth it at all.
I mean, going Ags just gives you even more burst, so
yeah.
Fair enough. I think it is playing Enigma into Pugner. The Netherward does so much damage to you. And there is a Netherward talent. Oh, it's at level 25 though, so quite far off. And there's the Roche, like you said. They did prioritize the Roche. They're going to go and take that. Nat is just split pushing. He's playing a completely different game to most pos 4s. Pushing
Nat
and
is saying
splitting.
that I will set up the push, but Frauding is in the area. He's hovering. There is a Yules on the Lina though, so there's no way that he's going to be able to pick him off solo. But
Frauding's way too
Veteran is
poor.
on the way in.
Oh, Ollie. I think Ollie's in trouble.
So is Nat. Nat is so dead.
Oh yeah, Nat's gone. Oh well, okay. Actually, Ollie's fine. He's running towards his team. 4-2-2 for Nat. That's a lot of gold gone. But you know, it's a small change. Actually, even that one kill was about 800 gold difference, so it helps. Are they gonna? Yep, they took a tower. Another tower for them. 90
They're all
gold tower.
hovering
Oh
around.
no!
But he does have the black hole.
Dyra running in. What do Radiant know? They can see everything. Radiant can see everything. Out comes a really early dust. It doesn't get frauding. Ollie goes to the black hole, gets 2. Do they have any counter for it? No, they don't. Oh, this is huge. Debate Mail, he does use the ultimate on Doge, and Doge has it at Aegis, so I think he's going to be absolutely fine. Juju's here just doing a massive drain. Ollie's going to go down. Yeah, it was a great black hole, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. Yes, they take down the Aegis, but is that worth? I don't think so. Frauding does actually manage to escape because they don't have the dust range. So it's a 2 for 2, and they took the Aegis. So, meh, it's not the worst it could have been. But I guess Ollie is technically a mid-hero. Yeah.
It happened way away from a tower, so they've got to slow push it in. Everyone will be alive. Obviously, you don't have the black hole for another 2 minutes once, you know, from this moment. But they're not going to be coming high ground with Aegis, which is, I think, it's the huge point here. They're either going to have to wait it out or try and push without it. And by that point, you're probably going to have a black hole up again.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, he's about to finish a basher though. We saw the when Lina died, the skull basher from Pango just completely stun locked zone with the Clink's extra damage. Lina is still a squishy hero. If she gets caught out, she will die.
That's true. Very close to Ags in this Lina.
Yeah, wow. Really farmed actually.
Pretty farmed for a pos 4, yeah.
Almost as farmed as a Timbersaw. I mean, Lina's one of those pos 4s which I tend to pick as a pos 4 if I don't really want to play pos 4.
It's a pos 4,
she can't do exactly what Nat's doing. It's just farm the entire jungle.
Kind of carry, kind of farm, just end up a core, yeah. Like, by the way, guys, I'm actually a core. I mean, no one has any farm this game. We're 28 minutes in. We've not even hit 200 last hits. There's no flash farming heroes. There's no Sven. There's no, Naga, etc. Anti-mage. It's, the Orb of Destruction.
Orb of Destruction PA.
That's a PA's dream. It's so ridiculous. Just 4 armor reduction on top of the Desolator. And there is the option to go...
He's sent it back to stash.
He values the silence. I mean, who wants it on his team instead? No one? Maybe he really wants the silence. I guess it's fair enough. The silence means he can cancel Enigma's black hole, but then Enigma does have Black King Bar, so... I don't know, that's a weird choice. I guess it does let you blink in on a support, like Lion, instantly kill him. Like, now Veteran's in trouble, he's already used Swashbuckle. Do we have the range? Don't have the vision. That was a really good Glimmer Cape from Draken. That saved Veteran 100%. Okay, what are the Dire going to do? They don't have the Aegis, but they do still have Pugner. So Pugner can just push the high ground. He's already got Dagon 5 now. That's 800 damage, 800 range. That didn't actually hit the high ground. Oh, Ollie's doing a little bit of cheeky pushing with the Eidolons. Okay, yeah, that's some damage to the tower. How much damage is that doing to the tower? About, was that 172 damage, I think?
Quick mass.
Is this going to be a fight? That healing, that Netherwood is not in the right place. Why is it inside the base? Whoa, Draken, the down and up of his HP from all the heals. They are doing quite a lot of damage. Ollie goes in, gets the Black Hole. He only gets it on Juju. At least no one can cancel it. Doige is in, immediately kills Draken. Okay, they will take out Pugner. There is a buyback from Draken, so he's going to run straight back into the fight. Veteran's ult has now run out. Nat, he's got his Laguna Blade. No, he's already used the Laguna Blade. He used on Ollie. Of course, debate now's pretty low. It looks good for the Radiant. Are they going to just keep charging in? They do outnumber them because they've used the buyback. Yes, there's the chase. Nice bash coming out from Veteran. That basher doing some work with the swashbuckle. Nat is now going to go down. There's still a bit of chase going on. Frauding is slowed by the dust, but he's still so fast. Debate mode, he tries to TP out. Is he going to TP out? Yes, he does with the Glimmer Cape. Very nice. So Radiant actually end up winning that fight. Yes, they lost Ross, but he bought, or Draken, but he bought back. But that's still a win for them. And they defend the high ground.
Yeah, I think you would argue that Ollie missed his Black Hole there because he only hit the Pugner, but I actually think that's exactly what he was going for. The Pugner is offering the majority of the magical burst for this team through Dagon and Decrep. Removing the Pugner from the fight immediately just completely lets them roll them over. No one to interrupt, no one to slow down, and yeah, it's worked out really well.
I mean, better one-man Black Hole than they're not using it at all, right? So,
true.
So yeah, I think it was fine in the end. Oh, they're going to kill V-Man. Oh, no. Oh, nice ult from Debate Mo. Yeah, he cancels his Finger of Death. Great play from Draken. Really good reactions. Okay, but it still means they have to go on the defensive. They're going to lose a tier 2 tower. It is looking good for the Radiant. They've still got a lot of catching up to do. Oh, Frauding, are you going to be okay? You are taking a lot of damage, my friend. Out comes Doige. Goodbye with a 1,300 crit. And now this is PA on a rampage. Blinks in. There's the second support gone. That was a buyback. Frex, are you going to TP out? Nope, there's the Yules. And there's going to be another big crit. Doesn't even need the crit. V-Man will find the kill with the Whirling Death. So immediately, Dire turn around and just pick up 3 kills. Oh dear. I think that's what happens. You win a team fight, you get cocky, then you die.
Yeah. The overconfidence floods through your veins and you're like, hey, we can die, we're dead.
It happens so often, doesn't it?
It's the, oh, hey, we want to fight, but we did drop all our ultimates, but let's go anyway.
Oh yeah, true. You've used like every spell. Black Hole's been used. You don't have Undying ult. You got nothing at that point.
Yeah.
I always forget Flesh Golem actually does damage.
It does stuff, yeah. It's
yeah,
not
I mean,
just the big Undying intimidation factor.
It still does damage amplification, but you have to do it on attack. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit weird now, but...
Okay, that's weird. 35% damage amp is loads. Wait, but you have to auto-attack. It says imbues attack with a slow. Yeah, okay. So you have to be smacking them.
You have to be hitting people now. But I think before you used to be able to just walk around people.
Yeah,
that's like an aura.
Yeah, but it wasn't quite as strong, but then it was easy to use. Look at Nat with his... Oh, he had Orb of Destruction. Wait, what's going on? Nat's now got the Mindbreaker, so he swapped that with the PA. I mean, that obviously makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, Lena likes the attack speed, can silence from long range. They just randomly pop a dust in bot lane for no reason. Awesome, guys. Good job.
Yeah, it's just random casual dust.
Maybe they're like, this can find wards. And then they're like, no,
he
wait a
puts
minute,
the Netherwood inside the base again. Is he just using it for vision? He might be.
I think he's baiting.
The Dire have a lot of vision from that. Yeah, he might be baiting to kill the ward. They've got the Lotus Orb on V-Man as well as the pipe. I think that tower's going down.
Yeah,
they do have Glyph.
Really. They have Black Hole.
No, they don't use it. Oh, Veteran's very low. A lot of damage. There goes the Laguna Blade. It's level 18 as well. So goodbye. BKB, Black Hole, only catches 1, and that person is Nat. Nat's just going to be kept alive. There goes a stun onto Ollie. Ollie's taking a lot of damage. He has got the BKB. He's being healed. Juju's pretty low. Juju may go down. He's dying from the zombies. In fact, will he go down? Yes, he will. Veteran will finally go. He gets stuck, so he's going to go down. Doige is pretty low, though. So with 4 versus 4 currently, VMA has absolutely no mana. Nice force up. Beautiful time from Jabamo. He decided actually it is a good item. I think VMan is still dead. Out comes a little Dispel. Maybe he's okay. They are still chasing him. I think he's gone down. Nope. There's more Dispel. Oh, Debatemail. What is this save? It's incredible. Okay, Oracle is a ridiculous hero. Come on. Now the Timbersaur's on 700 HP already. Soul Ring gets away. I mean, what a save that was.
Phenomenal.
Bruh, literally. I know, right? I mean, he was so dead. This is a Tim with absolutely no mana. And Debatemail just keeping him alive. Whew. That is a ridiculous play. I can't believe we got out of that. But again, they do manage to defend their racks. So the game will extend even further.
think we're going to see an Oracle ban on? I guess not another game tonight, but on Saturday, Oracle first ban.
But Debate Mail is not an Oracle one trick. He plays so many other heroes that you don't want to ban someone who can play lots of heroes. You just want to ban the one trick players out. So
True.
I don't know if Oracle's worth a tactical ban. I mean, this was literally first pick Oracle as well. It's not like they really thought about it or they were doing it as a counter pick to Quap or anything like that. They just insta picked it.
True. Yeah, just a solid hero when played well.
There is this cool spell called Mana Drain. Yes, Dragon, that is true.
Pretty cool.
I like it. Ross is getting sassier. That's what Dota's done to him. There's a lot of dire wards. Oh no, that one's gone. There's one in the base that's going to run out too. They've had that ward for ages. Wait, where are Dire's wards? They have literally no wards left now. And Radiant have what? 3 wards on the map? I don't know. I guess Dire are holding them or something.
They might be in shop. I don't think you can see the shop, right? Or how many they have in stock.
I don't think I can actually. It just says wards.
There's actually a Titan's sliver.
Oh, looks like a fight's going to break out mid. I don't know if Radiant want to fight outside their base. But they do have Black Hole. B-Man's going to be kept alive with the false promise. I'm just going to heal him up a little bit. Juju is doing the laps. I mean, he's right on top of a ward. They definitely know he's there. Draken has pinged it. Do they have Blink on Draken yet? No. He's going for Ags Lion. I mean, that is greedy. Juju's taking a lot of damage. He's going to decrepify himself. He'll be fine. He's got Travel, so he's a very fast hero. Travel's on Pugna. It's 440 move speed.
I think it's greedy going the Ags online, but you are not the initiator this game. You don't need the Blink Dagger. Like, even for catching, you have Pango and Enigma. So your job here is actually to do crowd control, obviously, which, I mean, Blink does help with. Even an Ether Lens would help with. But in reality, Finger on top of a good Black Hole is just going to win the game. It's going to be so much damage.
Yeah, he's going to get a cast range talent soon anyway at level 15.
Yeah.
You're not going to go Earth Spike cooldown. That talent is so bad in comparison. It's like absolutely awful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
2-second Earth Spike cooldown is not useful at all in comparison to 150 cast range. And goodbye, Juju. Veteran getting a few nice stuns, stunning him completely in the Midnight Pulse. I mean, it's a little bit of a throw. Juju is... He thinks he's so fast he can just run wherever he wants, and that's the second time he nearly got picked off, and then he did actually die. Ollie's gone for 50 Eidolon damage, so if he can convert some Eidolons, he doesn't have anything to convert. But of course, Pango is one of the greatest heroes to take Roche, obviously other than, you know, the obvious ones like Ursa, because he just permanently disarms Roche and takes away the armor. Like, Roche can never attack. Look, he just sits there, big dumb creep. But V-Man's just running in. He doesn't care. He's like, yep, sup guys, sup.
Hey guys.
Yeah, he's literally doesn't care. He's standing in there, but he's on top of the Midnight Pulse. It's a lot of damage. Frauding takes the Aegis. Oh, he pops the Black Hole. Why have they all run in against Enigma? That is not good. Draken will find a kill. He'll get even more damage. This is a massive throw. The Dire not only lost the Aegis, they lost the Roast. They've got 4 of their heroes have died. That's a 7 times kill streak the Draken's taken. What is going on?
Really smart positioning from Ollie, just sitting outside the pit waiting for something to happen, and they all jump into the pit. Like, the one thing you do against Enigma is not group up, but especially in a tiny area like that.
And I mean, now Ollie's going to get Aghanims. He's got so much money. Ags Enigma, that's a lot of damage. That's a free Midnight Pulse. So if you have to ult quickly, you get the Midnight Pulse off, and it stacks with actual Midnight Pulse. So that's 14% of your max HP every second for at least 4 seconds. So that's over 50% of your health in magic damage. It's pretty
it used
insane.
to be pured in the Midnight Pulse.
Yeah, we did have that discussion, but they did
a while ago though.
I literally don't know when it was changed. We never found out. Look at the damage falling down the towers, shredding it.
Hardy, what?
Yeah, he's picked up some gold somehow. I mean, look at the net worth. Ollie is actually, even though they're 7k behind, Ollie has so much net worth. Yeah. How is he on 18,000? I don't understand how this happened.
The net worth difference is between your position 4s. Like, literally all of it is between Prex and Nat right now. Lena is actually top.
Yeah, Nat is top. Yeah, he's got a Scythe of Vice, for God's sake. 39 minutes. How has this happened? How many last hits? He's almost top last hits on his team. I mean, this was a pos for Lena. We're pointing this out. That means he had no farm for 10 minutes. And now he's top net worth of his team. How has he done it? I guess that's just immortal player things, right? He's going to farm better than most people. Double damage on Clinks. Veteran. Really Veteran. It's not looking good. He does have the pipe. He needs to spam it. He doesn't spam it. Oh, that actually does a lot with the Lotus Orb, but he's still going to go down. And Deutsch takes basically no damage because, you know, 50% evasion is pretty good.
Yeah.
No MKB on Clinks. I'm not sure about going for the
Yeah.
Skadi.
I was questioning more the item choice than the item, like the gold for the item, because I don't think Skadi is that good this game.
Well, I mean, it does counter some of the heal they've got, which I guess is why he went for it. It makes him tankier, but you need the MKB. You're never going to kill PA.
Yeah, you need to burst people, not slowly stop them from healing.
Ollie is legit carrying this game. He's 8, 2, and 10. Yeah. Now he's got Aghanims. I mean, what's next? Refresher, probably?
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Unless
then you can black hole one person and just black hole another afterwards and just win.
Yeah, unless he's going to try and argue that the...
oh, no Brex. Dagon? Oh, Brex lives. No, Brex lives. Oh, we've got the 4-man black hole. Oh, my God. I'm the AoE finger of death. Ollie's basically killed everybody. This is insane. 4-man black hole. It's already 2 kills. There's another one. Brex actually buys back. V-Man has absolutely no mana now because Lotus Orb costs 175 mana. He says, where's his mana going? It's going into his Lotus Orb. Lotus Orb, Pipe, and Yules. I mean, that's a lot of mana. Okay, V-Man is going to live. So there you go.
So funny. It's almost counterintuitive because you destroy trees with it. But
oh, yeah, true.
Your movement isn't safe. Frauding is going to chase him down, though. I mean, the Skadi does mean that it's going to be hard for V-Man to run, even with the Timber Chain.
What is Frauding going to do? He's like right on top of him, but V-Man is just
thinking about how to play this.
No, he can't. It's too late. He missed his chance when he actually had mana or lack of mana. I mean, there you go. There's the black hole that catches 4 people with the free midnight pulse coming from the Ags, and Drekken manages to land an AoE Aghanim Scepter. Now I can see how I went Ags. He's got 6 Finger of Death kills and the Finger of Death damage talent. How much damage? He's adding 360 damage for around 1,385 damage.
Which is AoE. Yeah, crazy.
With a 20-second cooldown.
Juju has gone from being a threat on this Pugna to one-shotting people, which he can still do, but he now dies very, very easily. And
they did kill Brex instantly. Oh, V-Man's in trouble. Where's the second bounce? Yep, there's the Hex. Another bounce. Finger of Death, but nice save from Jabate. A lot of damage, though, still. They're still going on him. They're pumping so much damage. They're saying, please let us kill this Simba. I don't know if he's going to live.
It's going to be close.
He lives fine. Absolutely. There's so much health regen on Timber. Look, he's got 200 health regen. So he's look at the damage going on to Veteran. Actually, he lives lots of heals and the pipe. He's going to be fine. This is really good for the rate. You know, the net worth's actually equal at this point. I think Brex used buyback. Remember, Nats goes down. Frauding with the BKB. And they'll find another kill. Drekken using his Finger of Death yet again. Killing from Frauding. What is this turnaround? This is enormous. V-Man, okay, does manage to find a tree. Does get away. The die did not expect to be this far behind at this point. I mean, they were winning. Look at the net worth difference. It was 20,000 almost in the Radiance, in the Dire's favour. Now they've completely turned it around. They're taking 2 sets of racks. This is no, this may be game. They may have completely thrown the game. I think they've actually turned the entire game around. Yeah, they could go for the win. I think they should go for the win.
They should go for the win.
Yeah, they should. I mean, Ollie's got the Eidolon talent, right? 50 Eidolon damage.
Black hole again. Ollie has black hole again.
What? How's he done that? He's got a cooldown talent, I guess. Just go. Yeah, and quickening charm, yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Gonna hit for it.
This is actually GG. Ollie, just black hole V-Man or Doige. I think he's going to do it.
You want to get a PA. You do not want to black hole the Simba here, I think.
Maybe. They are taking your towers down.
It's quite slow. They have 60 seconds on Lina and 25 on Pugna. Pugna is the bigger one at 25 seconds.
Ollie's now level 25. Is he going to go +5 demonic conversions? Yes, he is. Now he gets so many Eidolons. Oh no, and there's the push. But look, you got a lot of crowd control. Drekken absolutely no mana because of the mana drain. Disarm, Finger of Death. Oh, he's used. Out comes Oracle. Jabate going to keep him alive with the false promise. Uses the Force Staff. Oh, Doge has gone in. Going into Ollie. He's got the Abyssal Blade, but Ollie, he's got the Guardian Greaves. He's also got Black Hole. He could have turned and just used Black Hole. But he didn't.
Blink away.
It's now it's 4 versus 5. So they still have a chance. Okay, Dire are going for a fight.
Ollie, where are you going?
I don't know. Ollie's gone. I mean, they actually left. Rex is gone. Yeah, that's...
What?
That's like a throw on top of a throw on the throw.
There's still no Lina. Ollie really wanted his refresher, but they could have just won the game, I think. I think Ollie dipping there was completely the wrong choice.
Yeah, a little bit. But, I mean, this was still a massive turnaround, to be fair. Like, the Radiant have completely changed the course of this game. They've taken both the tier 4 towers. They got the glyph as well. Lion has 7 Finger of Death kills now. But yeah, I do agree. I mean, I don't know what Ollie was doing, but he's got the Eidolon talent now. He's got the 50 damage and the 5 conversions. He's got a lot of damage. Easily win the game if they win a fight.
PA's now finished an Abyssal Blade, queued up the Satanic. This PA is relatively poor now. Like, you look at the items, and a while ago, you're like, yeah, PA's looking pretty good. Klink's not looking too great. How the tables turned, and now, yeah, Klink's is going to queue up that MKB, so the True Strike, I guess, going through onto the PA. Is it True Strike now? It's not, right?
On what?
Like 80%? 75%?
75%.
Nah, I should have got a Rapier.
Yeah, I actually think Rapier's... Well, they're kind of winning now. I mean, let's have a look at the buybacks. You've got 4 buybacks in Radiant. Only Brex is missing it. Dire have 1 buyback at the moment, so it's really not looking good for them. Let's have a look at the buyback status from the Dire. They've got 3 on cooldown at the moment, though Doiges is coming up first, and they just don't have enough gold on Juji. So that's the problem there. Ollie has so much net worth. He's 5,000 ahead. 5,000. He's still got a whole item to go. He's going to go for Octarine Core just to, get the cooldown as low as possible. I wonder what else I would go on Enigma. Like, what else is good for Enigma?
Aeon Disc is always nice, just so you can't really get caught out as much. Obviously, it doesn't help you too much, once you're doing Black Hole.
Maybe Lincoln's? Stops the Abyssal cancelling it.
It stops the Abyssal, doesn't stop Lena's stun, which is probably what you're more worried about.
But if you're BKB'd and you've got Lincoln's, no one can stop your Black Hole, right? Like, that is the unstoppable Black Hole. They have a lot of push. Frauding is just hit 25. Is he going to go for Big Death Pact, or is he going to go for Split Shot? Let's see what he does. He's gone for Death Pact, so he needs to find something to Death Pact first. We also have 25. So we've got 25 on Ollie, 25 on Frauding. Do we have any other 25s? I thought I saw one. 25 on Nat, actually. He's gone for attack range, which is interesting because his build is not really a attack range build. But I guess that's what he wanted. And Veteran, after having a very rough game, he's died 15 times. The next deaths on his team are 8. Veteran is almost half of his team's deaths. And yet he still managed to nearly hit 25. Well, there you go. He's basically just been the bait this game.
He has a bit. Yeah, these Black Holes have really turned around the team fight, though. And Frauding staying alive throughout most of the fights has managed to put him in a really good spot.
I can't believe the turnaround this game. It's actually been insane.
It's crazy.
Such a turnaround.
Yeah, I was really expecting this to be a dire snowball to victory.
Oh, they've scythed Veteran, but they've given the Lotus up. Ollie goes in the Black Hole, actually gets the Midnight Pulse down as well. How does he have time to do it? The Yules, 2 people Yules at the exact same time. Ollie, he's like, nah, screw you. I've got a second Black Hole coming for you. And fine, yes, they have lost Drekken, but that's nothing really. Debatemel's going to go down, and now they're going to be chasing Doige. Nice stun coming up from Veteran with the Basher. There's no blur ready to use, and he's got nothing to leap to either, so he's basically just waiting to die. Brex pops the blade now. Brex is on 4,500 HP. Ultra kill for Frauding, and they call the GG. There it is. Ollie basically winning the game, turning it around for his team. Just beautiful plays from this Enigma. And that's going to be a well-deserved win for the -20 MMR squad.
Make that minus a plus. Yeah, they deserve that. Ollie, humongous Black Hole turnarounds.
Yeah, Ollie was basically solely responsible.
Yeah.
Oh, due to high load, match results are still
coordinator.
That's quite annoying because then obviously we can't look at the stats from the end of the game. So, but we knew what happened. It was just Ollie with the Black Holes, and we talked about how it's so nice to have a hero that allows you to win those team fights like that, even if you're 10k gold behind. It's exactly what he did. A few big Black Holes, 4-man Black Hole just outside his tier 3 tower on the bot lane, and then it was just uphill from there. Well, Megan's featuring in Ollie's cam. Very nice. Congratulating him on a well-earned victory, finally, for Ollie. After game after game after game of winning mid and just never winning the game, finally, he wins mid.
He lost mid and then won the game.
He lost his tower at 7 minutes. I mean, that is very, very quick to lose your tower. But then he did take it back. He was 0-0-0. He farmed a lot, and eventually, he still managed to claim victory. So, well done, guys. That was an awesome game. I like the back and forth. It makes for the most exciting matches. Shame about the match coordinator. We can't actually look at any of the stats, but oh well.